Mere feeds from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. In Atlanta. Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, right. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go. First down,
38. Correct one. Blue, go. Ready.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
Ready?
On third down, it's Young. It's complete. This is Nguka. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready?
From the red zone on first. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. To the air with Penix. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute.
He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Red, set.
No run with right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Steal. Catch it. Let's go now. Cut.
Give it to Irving on the option. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Eagle blue. Black.
Kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
It's Young. The throw here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
Young to throw here on third. Dumps it off to his running back. He dodged the tackle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. Complete to
Check
Buddy
two.
Irving. It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll toss it here to Irving. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers going 6-0 here in the first. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Robbed for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Penix here from the gun. This is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. Gets this one to London. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Penix. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one hell of a deflating feeling. For that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after that.
They take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. On second down, Robinson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a fourth down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Strike it. 3-3. Let's go. 45. White. Cut.
Young working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
10 what?
To the air on first down, Young. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kate. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Claude red. Blue 30, red. Cycle. Cut.
Out of the gun, Young. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Red, 30, smash, red. Field, black. Set.
Third and long, Young. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
14. Falcons 3. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Penix now to throw. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So it's second down coming up.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
Second and 10, still at the 28. side. He crosses midfield. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's 2nd and 15.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Lion.
From the shotgun, Penix. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem...
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, give to Robinson. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Cut.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
10. Hut. 50. Green. Green Jack. Blaster. 6. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Yellow.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Robinson, starts the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop to run like that for a tackle for loss.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Penix on third down. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Penix now against a blitz. A lot of mess on the move here. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons making a one-score game before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
On the set.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Back blue striker. Smash, red, ready.
Now it's Young. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Red, green, jack. 45, white, hut, hut.
First down, Young. He brings it in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First run of the game for Javonte Williams. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Another run for Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on on second down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
That one complete. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Hey, smash! Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Penix to throw again on second. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Here we go, set, blue striker.
It's Young to throw here on first. Throws caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Spinning into space. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's 2nd down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
48-yard line.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Robinson again here on second. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Give to Williams from the gun. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
A toss now to Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He's brought down.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19, Buffalo 18.
Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here's Robinson running his own read. Look at this, 9 yards and a nice first down run.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
So many offenses will script Kate their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Brought down at the 2-yard
Okay,
line.
all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Alert! Let's go! Hut, hut.
Again, it's Robinson. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Falcons 17. Buccaneers 14. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Watch out now. Green jack. 10 black. Black shot.
From the pistol, it's Young. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ready. Hut.
On 2nd and 10, Young. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set hut. Black on 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go. 10 cycle. Black 40. Hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Irving on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
It's a gain of a yard.
On the ready.
3rd down.
Red. Cycle. Set. Flight blue. Claws red. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Robinson on the inside give. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Staying with Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one's caught by Mooney. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they make the stop from the sand at the 37-yard line. A touchdown aside, and that frames as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. Entering the quarter. Second and 3 now. Here's Robinson up the middle. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Buccaneers' 17-yard line.
Cut 19. Here we go. 19, 18.
Here's Penix. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
The left side is caught by Pitts. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point by Kittle is up and good. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Buccaneers 21.
Njoku all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 22-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Right. Let's ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
One for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one complete to St. Brown. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Has it downfield, working the left. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Ready?
Trying to run with Irving. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. To the air with Penix. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Penix working from the gun. On the move, headed right. Dumps it off to Robinson. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Cougar 19.
We're on here with Robinson. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go. Go.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
All right, 1 more snap before the 2-minute warning. Penix on the sneak. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons needing 4 points. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons jump in front late. It's a Rashawn Robinson touchdown. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after it. Now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Buccaneers 28. Young Way Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Give to Irving to start this drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He gets it to him on the screen. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Number 7, Bucky Irving. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Fight, 97.
Tampa Bay.
Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Set, ready. Block 40. Ready.
To throw. It's Ibuka on the slant. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. From the right hash, 52 yards out. It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And that should be their last gasp in this game.
Kate, those plans they were making for overtime, all the coordinators, the guys on the field, well, I guess you could file them away for another game. They won't get to see the extra frame here.